Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Downs Revenge. So, this movie centers on a developmentally disabled high schooler who is constantly getting bullied and picked on. He has some friends. He's a nice guy, he doesn't cause any problems, but these bullies just are like relentless in targeting him, beating him up, embarrassing him. And eventually they take things like way, way, way too far. They, track him down, run him off the road on his bicycle, almost hit him with their car. They beat him up. They kidnap him. Put him in the trunk of the car. They end up getting in a car accident while he's in the trunk, and somehow or another, they end up being able to just completely, hide the fact that they had this guy in the trunk, and then it just becomes a missing persons case essentially. And then we flash forward, a few years, and we realize that maybe these bullies that have been able to get away with it for so long, are they going to get any comeuppance, or is this guy just going to is the truth about what happened to him never going to come out? So obviously this movie is pretty dark, and it's not going to be something that everybody's going to want to watch. It's pretty brutal even before you get into like the supernatural slash horror elements to it. But I'm not going to say it's well made, but it's extremely interesting. It has very strange dialogue, really stilted, awkward dialogue throughout, delivered in kind of wooden, performances. But, these are all mostly like, either inexperienced or non-actors, it seems like. So I really can't knock it. And at the end of the day, like it's fascinating and entertaining, the writing and the performances in this movie. But again, I can see why people maybe wouldn't like the subject matter. But when you get into like once the movie starts to become like a horror movie, you get some crazy kills in this wild, blood-soaked, pretty creative, honestly, kills. There's some ridiculous ones too, like a guy gets killed by basketballs, supernatural basketballs being thrown at him. I mean, there's just goofy stuff in here. It's this dark subject matter combined with this just complete and total wonderful incompetence in making it, writing the movie. And I just had a good time with it. I was entertained by it. And at the end of the day, to me, that's what really matters is, am I entertained? Was it interesting? Was it memorable? And Downs Revenge was certainly memorable. If you like B movies, So Bad They're Good movies, or just, strange concepts. I thought this was definitely an interesting, memorable movie. That's my review for Downs Revenge. If you want to check out more of my reviews, you can go right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist. But until then, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.